Worlds is all we wanted. If we don't get it now, then the whole year is wasted.
I want to go to Worlds. That's my biggest dream right now.
I'm hyped for playoffs because it's what we've been working for all this time. It's all led up to this point.
Shockwave comes in from Desert, and it's Candy Panda that is going to get the first kill. Brilliant solar play gets 3. This could be a whitewash for Millennium.
If we can go from being a last place team to being one of the top teams in the world, that will be a huge boost for us.
Millennium turn on the power. SK Gaming are just wrecking them in the pit. 1, 2, 3, 4 members down, and SK Gaming can turn and run for the.
We're gonna crush SK Gaming.
We're gonna beat Millennium, and we're gonna go to Worlds.
And welcome to the second quarterfinal playoff in the European League of Legends Championship Series. We're coming to you live from our studios in Cologne, Germany, and I'm EpicSkillshot supporter, joined by Joe Miller and Martin the Fisher Lunga as Millennium and SK Gaming battle it out in a best of 5. Well, first guys, let's take a look back at yesterday's quarterfinal match. Roccat, they took down the Super Hot crew 3-1. Joe, fantastic performance by Roccat.
They looked incredibly good, and it became clear, I think, after game 1 specifically, that Roccat had trained so hard this week for it. They said themselves in the video that they much prefer this format where they've got a full week just to prepare for one team. Super Hot crew, on the other hand, they looked very shaky throughout this best of 3. Even the single game that they won, still could have gone either way.
100% agree with Joe, and Roccat in playoffs just looks so scary. Relegation, they didn't lose a game. Last split, they only lost 1 game in the playoffs, and now lost 1 game here. So lost 2 games and just won the rest. So best out of 5 or best out of 3, Roccat, they deliver.
Yeah, definitely their cup of tea, and they also came out with some new things up on the 4.13 patch. The Alistar, 1 game won, 1 game lost, but fantastic performance by Zazas.
Yeah, it was a great performance. Great to see him once again pull out something new. He's one of the first to play Maokai top lane. With Roccat as a team, Morgana support, they were one of the first ones to do it. Zeref in the mid lane. So they always find these new picks, and it worked. It surprised Super Hot crew clearly in the first game and also gave them a win.
Yeah, very good stuff by them. And then on the other hand, in the Challenger Series, the Unicorns of Love, they got the 3rd promo spot after beating NIP 3-0. Whitewash, it was an incredible play by Unicorns of Love.
So the thing is, we've come to expect that Ninjas in Pajamas are going to struggle on this stage here behind us, but I don't think anyone truthfully expected how one-sided this game was going to be. Unicorns of Love came out, I think we had 23 minutes, then around about half an hour game. Honestly, they stomped them. It wasn't a pretty game to watch if you're a Ninjas in Pajamas fan, and they just never really got into it. You saw the look on, I think, Alex Ich specifically. You saw on the player cam that he was just kind of sat there, not really saying a lot. There was a 1 outplay in the mid lane where his Orianna balls were dodged left and right, and then he ended up dying where he just threw his hands in the air, and I think that was the tipping point. It's like, forget it.
Yeah, that said all, but incredibly bloodthirsty play from the Unicorns of Love, and also the Swain coming in. Exciting pick there for Vizichachi.
I mean, I love Swain, so for me it was pretty awesome. He picked it and won, and he got the perfect start, like got the first spot at level 1, completely dominated his lane, and NIP banned it the next 2 games, so it was a perfect play by Unicorns of Love to pull out in the first game. Don't agree with the fact they banned it because it's a bit of a pocket pick here, but it worked out, and I love to see Unicorns of Love play because there's always new picks, and you never know what to get.
Yeah, great stuff by them. And that brings us to the playoff bracket. Roccat will now take on Fnatic next Friday, with the winner of today's game going up against the Lions that same day as the teams head towards the finals. And the Super Hot crew and the loser of today's series will play for a 5th place next Thursday, with the 6th place team being sent to the promotion tournament. And before we get to today's quarterfinal, let's take a quick look back at a couple of the LCS big plays that had you guys lighting up Twitter. Up first is a play from Game 3 that features Rockat's Jankos going big at Baron from @GlassEyeTiger. That Baron steal, though, what a huge momentum swing for Roccat. This was your 2nd most talked about big play.
So he's actually in dangerous area there. He might be forced to flash away. There is a dive. They've stolen it! They've stolen it! It's Jankos that gets the steal.
Jankos jumps in, takes it a beautiful smite for him. Was a very important steal, and Super Hot had actually been dominating the game up till this point. Roccat got the steal, delayed it like the next 20 minutes, almost came back, on the Super Creator won it. So well played by Jankers. He was great in the entire best out of 5 yesterday. And in my opinion, actually outplayed Impaler as well.
Yeah, not only good at First Bloods, also at Baron Steals. Great stuff by Jankers. And your most buzzed about big play came from Zaz's Mighty Minotaur going ham in game 1 from @iGriffin. Zaz's cow is a beast. Let's take a look at the bull in Super Hot Cruise China Shop.
And Rockout are going to try and turn this one around. They managed to catch him selfie. There's the knockup and the first blood for the top lane cow.
Shotgun on Mimer.
Not really getting much. Mr. Ron's going to get caught out now. He's finished off. That's a 1 kill once again for the cow. Knockup coming in. There's the combo as well from Zazas. Mimer going to go very low. Does use the intervention, but he's so very late. Speeds himself up, flashes away. But there is Zazas. The cow gets the kill.
Moo.
And they had such an incredible combo for most of those games as well. If you think about it, Morgana into a cocoon from Elise, into a combo from Alistair. If you get caught by any one of those, the rest of it follows up. And yes, maybe a little bit of a specialist pick there, that Alistair in the top lane, but it worked out in, well, all but one game that we saw it yesterday.
Yeah, great stuff. Remember to send us your favorite moments in today's games by tweeting to @LOL Esports and using that hashtag LCS Big Plays. Now, after our LCS quarterfinal series today, stay tuned as the European Summer Challenger Series crowns a champion in a best of 5 between H2K Gaming and SK Gaming Prime right here on our stage. Now, that's a lot of excitement coming your way, so let's head over to the caster desk to kick